really good signals. So let me just log into the scanner here. We'll be ready to aim, fire, as they say. Hopefully everybody had a good couple days when AK was gone. No trading room on Monday, guys. No trading room on Monday. Monday is something called Juneteenth Day. Oh, Lucid popping here. Oh, we'd like to see that. Lucid calls back up to 35, it says. Lucid up 37 cents. That was a signal that we had. I'm going to send actually a signal out in super options. Morning, morning, morning. How's everybody doing? Extra session today, guys. I'm still a little bit bullish on the market. Some guys said we were going to go through the biggest recession in history. Once his predictions don't come true, then he'll probably never be heard of ever again. Funny. Apple weekly calls, Clip calls up a little bit, GM calls up to 65. AT&T calls get a nice little pocket today. What on the left can I get rid of? The Real, Micron, MQ, CS, Beyond Meat, Big, blah, 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 blah. June expiration has come, and June expiration is going to go so sadly. Had June around for a while. Futures getting a bid. Lucid calls are next week. 18s are up to about 31. We got in at 37. Lucid once again has that nice ATR, average true range. We'll look at 5-minute bars and see if there's anything here on the 5. Hopefully everybody's going to have a great weekend. Futures. Let's look at the VIX right here. VIX 32.5. The VIXy is 32.5. ARKK up a buck. Lucid starting to get a little bid. Next week 18s, we're at 37, then we're at 33. Bonus Friday session for all of you that love the AK so much. Morning, 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 morning. I slept like 9 hours last night, and I feel pretty good today. No signal so far today. 5-minute bar closes here in about 2 minutes. Futures up 12 and a hook. 12 and a half, 12 and a half. Futures are up 12 and a half. We're going to still stay in Lucid calls. Next week, 18s. Juneteenth Day on Monday. Futures bid. I think there's wasn't there when I'm talking about an 80-point implied move. Let's look at the at-the-money straddle for today. 367 straddle expires. It's still implying a 55-point move, guys. So we're still implying a pretty big move here. 55-point move implied between now and the end of the day. 55-point move implied between now and the end of the day. Does not mean there will be a 55-point move, but is implied between now and the end of the day. 55-point move implied between now and the end of the day. Baba up $8. Wow. Hello, Baba. I'm getting some weird marks in Baba. Peloton to the worst stock ever, 950. Where's the 2014 20-30 call spread? Ugh, it is wide. Peloton 20-30 call spread. It's like a buck. Hood up a little bit. Haven't seen any signals. I'd say 5-minute bar just closed. Oh, Apple, great signal on, I think it was on Moonshots. 5-minute bar, Apple is a buy. 5-minute bar, Apple is a buy. So buy 5-minute bar long, 5-minute bar long in Apple. Amazon, buy in Amazon, 104.641. So we see some buys here. BABA, no signal. Tesla, no signal. Netflix is a buy, 176.29. Google, no signal. And the last one is the Meta. Meta is a buy. So 5-minute bar long. And Apple, Amazon, Google, I think Google, Meta, and Netflix. Let me look at Google again. So it's buying a bull 5-minute bar. Google's not. So 4 to the 7 today. I'll show you guys how you can trade these. If you think the market's going up, if you don't think the market's going up, you don't take these signals. It's that simple and that easy. So bull 5-minute bar long. Bull 5-minute bar long here. Juneteenth day. So this is a bull 5-minute bar long. Okay, so what we look for is a bull 5-minute bar above the Ichimoku cloud. The whole premise is to take stock. You buy stock, you sell it at the end of the day. I know a lot of people would trade options instead. There's 2 ways to trade the options. You can buy the measure move target, so you can buy the 135 calls, or you can buy an in the money call spread. If the stock is 131.38, you'd be buying the 130s, selling the 132s. And then just sell your position at the end of the day. I know a lot of people like to exit their position a little bit early, but it's meant to exit at the end of the day. So Apple, Amazon, Meta, and Netflix are on their buys. Bitcoin down to 20,000. It's supposed to be nice in Chicago. Futures up 18. 5-minute bar longs. We had some today. So Apple's a buy 131.38. Amazon's a buy 141.41. 104.41. Sorry, 104.41. Meta is a buy 162.48. And Netflix is a buy at 196.52. I heard a noise that we had a signal, but I don't see it hitting any of my scanners. I guess not. So 5-minute bar longs today. WBA, this was 41.5. Ooh, those would be cheap. 3,000 trades, 6 cents, guys. If you're looking for something fun to take today, maybe put $100 on these. WBA 41.5, 6 cents. 3,000 trade here. WBA, guys. WBA 41.5, 6 cents. Something that's interesting. I want to do more than like $100 worth. So WBA 41.5, guys. WBA 41.5. WBA 41.5, 6 cents. So if you're looking for something, maybe you want to put a risk of like $20 or $50 or $100. WBA 41.5 trading here, 6 cents. WBA 41.5 trading 6 cents. WBA 41.5. WBA 41.5, guys. WBA 41.5. Futures up 19 now. Starting to get a bid here a little bit. WBA 41.5, 6 cents. Expiration, whoa, groovy, 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 Soho. I think this might be the first Friday I've run all year. This might be the first Friday I've run all year. Futures up 24.5. It's 26. Come on. WBA calls up to 7 cents. Uber up a little bit. TDC up 60 cents. Lucid up 33. Futures bid. Could the low be in finally? I think the answer is yes. Everybody on TV is saying how bearish they are makes me more bullish. ARKK up $1.13. WBA higher. Norwegian Cruise Lines calls being bought in Norwegian. Norwegian 11s, guys, for next week being bought. These are two of our scanners here. Day trade and moonshots. Buyer of NCLH. Next week, 11 calls for 49 cents. So NCLH hitting two of our scanners in Norwegian. We see the Norwegian calls not work out, and we see Norwegian calls work out. So if you take these, you're on your own. So Norwegian calls, guys. No work Monday, too. So Norwegian calls being bought, guys. Norwegian calls being bought. Norwegian. Norwegian calls being bought, guys, in Norwegian. NCLH. NCLH. If the low of the day is in for Lucid, Lucid could get up to 17.16. 17.16 if the low is in for the day. 17.16 in Lucid. NCLH in at 47. They officially actually hit at 46, so I apologize. They hit at 46. They hit at 46 cents. Whoa. Fire of NCLH. 6/24, 2022. Let's see. Ooh, why is that thing? This thing's just going crazy here. NCLH 11s. 46, they're hitting the tape, guys. They're hitting the tape at 46. People keep spending money. 37.01, a little bounce today in the market. 37.01, a little bounce today in the market. Pinterest higher. Pinterest higher. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. So 2 signals, WBA and Norwegian. Loose it up to 16.10. Apple on the 5 is a winner. Amazon on the 5 is a winner. Meta on the 5 is a winner. And that's one is Netflix on the 5 is a winner. So 4 5-minute bars, 4 winners today, guys. 4 5-minute bars, 4 winners. Should we be worried about wash sales? Explain a little bit more about wash sales, what you're talking about. No, they're not really important. Bob actually wasn't a buy on the 5. Bob actually wasn't a buy on the 5. Norwegian calls up to 50. Square weekly 62. Square weekly 62 is trading 5 cents. Square 52s. Square 62s trading here, guys. Square 62s. Square 62s trading here, guys. Square 62. Square 62s here. Saw Cliff tape yesterday. Cliff up 29 cents. Norwegian up to 51. 5-minute bars. Apple winner. Amazon winner. Meta winner. And Netflix winner. So a little bit of bounce here on a Friday, guys. Little bouncy bounce on a Friday. Can't believe I've been in Chicago almost a month. So Norwegian's the only thing that's hit the tape so far today. We had some 5-minute bar longs. They're all working out. She's up 31. We're getting a bounce. Let's see what the headlines on CNBC says. You need to bring focus down. Inflation. Here's the question I always say. Does inflation really matter if people keep buying? Like, doesn't matter. Like, if inflation just keeps going up, like, but people keep spending, yeah, they're going to have credit card debt, but, like, does it really matter? It's American dream is to have credit card debt. Isn't that the American dream? Fisker on fire. Ooh, getting right to the 8.5 strike. That was a day trade yesterday, so you shouldn't have held the trade overnight. If you did, you're on your own. Those are up to 16 here. Norwegian up to 53. WBA up to 7. Yesterday we bought Lucid calls. Next week 18s for 37. They're down to 33. I do still like this trade. Doesn't mean it's going to work just because AK likes it. Futures up to 36.5. You only have 4 this morning. It's not how you get inflation. The answer isn't not how you get inflation down. It's how do you curb spending? How do you curb spending, right? How do you tell people they can't spend something that they can't afford? My answer is like everybody that makes like, let's say $30,000, you give them a bank account and you pay them 10% interest. And you just keep raising the interest rate until they stop spending money. That would be my answer. If you have an account that's like, let's say it's $10,000 in there, they're going to pay you 12% interest. Wouldn't you try to get that interest instead of spending it? I mean, there's got to be a point where the answer is yes. I don't know where that point is, but there's got to be a point where the answer is like, hey, you know what? We'll stop spending it. So inflation, for me, it's not how you get rid of inflation. It's how you curb spending. Obviously, increased prices in goods has not. Like, I'm flying to Dallas at $600. Like, I can afford a $600 flight to Dallas on Southwest, but how is everybody else in the world affording it? I don't know the answer to that. And they're just putting it on their, I mean, they're not getting money from cryptos anymore, right? Norwegian calls up to 55 here. Future still applying a 50-point move today, guys. So we look at the 367 straddle. At the money calls, 369 straddle. Applying a 45-point move between now and the end of the day, guys. So 369 straddle still applying a 45-point move between now and the end of the day. So I have a flight to Dallas 7:20 to 9:30. That means I basically get in my Airbnb and do nothing. Well, there's nothing on Juneteenth Day. And then 4:30. I don't want to do 4:30. Let me see if I can tweak this a little bit here. WB up, Kraft down again. Lucid getting a little bit of bid. Anybody have any fun plans for the weekend? Anybody do anything for the Juneteenth day? Anybody do anything for Juneteenth day? Dollywood, what's that? Sounds like Hollywood. Oh, the 445 is no longer available. But I can come back. I'd rather come back earlier, I think. 245. Dolly Parton's music part. That's fun. That's definitely fun. Futures up 40. Swati! AK can't stop, won't stop. MFA. So I gotta keep looking at that flight. TTI trading here, step 5s. Nothing to do there. Congratulations to the Warriors. I thought the Celtics were gonna win game 6. Yeah, baby. I told you guys I didn't want me to miss a day. I felt bad I took a couple of days off. So technically that I would say I didn't take off any work this week because whatever I missed, I gave back to you. No work on Monday. No work a week from Monday. Oh, golf, pickleball, MTB, and dirt bike? You didn't invite me? Sounds like a great weekend. I'm in. I went to this conference and everybody thinks I'm out of my mind. I don't understand it. Why do they think I'm so crazy? I'm a very national, normal human being. I need to buy a book for my. I read on every flight. Every flight I read. Let's see how Chicago's weather is going to be. 77 and sunny. That's what I like to see. 80 and sunny. Oh, tomorrow's the high is only 67. Sunday's supposed to be nice though. I can fly first class for $776. That gets me to 900. Norwegian calls are 55. Those are up a little bit. I just like Southwest because you can always cancel. Fly to Reno? Sounds fun. I have to unfortunately go to Dallas on Sunday. I have to go to Dallas on Sunday. ARKK up $1.50. Lucid on fire now. So Lucid getting a little bit of bid. Lucid next week 18s. 37 again. All the oil names are down. We had a good signal in Apple at 33s from yesterday. Got up to 57. I was saying I want to be Warriors. 4th title in 8 years. Crazy talk. TDC up 60 cents. The low is in for the day. Lucid can get up to about 17. So Lucid can get up to about 17. Fisker on fire up to 8.5. Fisker up to 8.5. Coinbase. How's Coinbase? I haven't looked at Coin in a while. Coin up 40 cents. Don't see a lot of movements today. Bitcoin to 20,800. Ethereum down to 1,000. I look at all-time high in Ethereum. I know Bitcoin's down 71% from the highs. Ethereum all-time high 48.65. So let's take 48.65. 48.65 minus what is it, 1,060 divided by 48.65. Ethereum down 78% from the high. Ethereum down 78% from the highs. That is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I mean, it's believable. It's crazy. Futures pulling back a little bit. Norwegian down to 51. Futures up 32. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Find me a signal. We actually sent out a signal for super options in Pinterest. We sent a super option signal on Pinterest. The Pinterest. Juneteenth Day. So next week you only get 2 days of AK. Next week you only get 2 days of AK. Because Monday is off and AK doesn't do Fridays. First Friday I've done it all year. This is one of those days we just kind of hang out. Thursday we'll have it. So we'll have it. Oh, wait. 3 days next week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I apologize for that. Yeah, Monday the market's closed. Monday the market is closed. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Lucid up 60 cents. Applied movement for today is still $45, guys. So $45 strata between now and the end of the day. $45 strata between now and the end of the day. 45-point movement between now and the end of the day. Crazy. I think it was I think this year was the first year. So if you go to like SIBO holiday calendar and you go to US, so you see right here, Juneteenth Day, June 20th. So this Monday, and then 2 weeks from Monday, we have off, and then something new. I'll try to Google and see what it is. I think it's the day that MLK gave a speech. Is observed for celebrating the African American culture. The holiday, then the Emancipation Proclamation of the U.S. President Abraham Lincoln issued the proclamation of free enslaved African Americans. So it's when the slaves got officially freed. Okay. Still in Lucid. Lucid can get up to 17.15 today. Lucid basically back to break even here. They're about 33. We got you in, I think, at 37. So the lows in for the day today in Lucid. Lucid gets to 17.15. Lucid can get to 17.15. ATVI trading here, nothing doing. That one's small. We've really seen one signal today. That was in Norwegian. That's up a couple pennies. We've seen some 5-minute bars. Let's see if those are winners. So on the 5, we have Apple. Apple's still a winner. Amazon's still a winner. Meta's still a winner. And Netflix is a 7-cent winner. So 5-minute bars are all winners. Still a winner here, guys. So 5-minute bar, long as we see some winners. Exxon trading here, nothing new in Exxon. 20 scanners running, guys. One signal. 20 scanners running on a Friday, one signal. It looks like the future's going to get bought all day, and they now have pushed back a little bit here. Futures only have 14. They were up 20 this morning. So 2,000 of Norwegian. Next week, 11 calls being bought for 46 cents. Let's look at the daily chart. Daily chart Norwegian. New 52-week low today. New 52-week low yesterday. So no new 52-week low yesterday in Norwegian, guys. New 52-week low in Norwegian. New 52-week low. Futures up 18. SE down on the day. Uber 21.17. Apple, we made money. Yeah, Apple to 33s. They were bought yesterday. That was a nice winner. Those went from 33 to, they got up to 57 this morning. They're back to 51. So Apple calls being bought. That was a nice trade. Apple calls being bought. Apple calls being bought. Verizon trading here. Nothing to do with Verizon. We're still in Lucid, guys. There's our next week calls. No work on Monday. Monday. Ooh. It's like Sunday. Woo. I don't even know what I'm singing here. $16.5. Got about 20 minutes left to go, guys. 20 minutes to go in the period. Today, what to make out of it? You know, it should be interesting to see where we close. If the market goes higher, we might have the short-term bottom could be in. I don't think it's I don't think this would be one of these things where maybe it's one of those things where we don't get a V-shaped bottom, but we start to slowly grind higher. I'm pretty confident though. Like, I see in my heart of heart, I'm the biggest bear in the world. I made most of my money trading in 2018, right? So forever I was the biggest bear in the world. And then what I've realized over time is the market is always going to go up, okay? Like, the market's not going to go down. So, like, I've seen the Brexit, and they thought the world was going to collapse. And then I've seen COVID, where the biggest health damage in history. But the fact of the matter is the market just continues to go higher, right? So I've seen it all, and that's why I've been kind of bullish, because, yeah, we've gone down. I get it, okay? We've gone down a lot, right? But I'm still bullish because people are still spending money. Okay, and one of those, we're gonna have like 6 months or 12 months down the road, where we're like, remember when people thought inflation was a problem, and then they'll literally find some other reason, like they thought the Ukraine war was gonna be a problem. You think spike in oil prices, the market always continues to plug higher. This is my take for today. 5, 10, 20, 30. That was up 40% in 5 years. I mean, thank you. My point exactly. People are fretting. Okay. 40, 50, 70, 100, 120, 230. Come on, baby, let the good time roll. Oh. Futures only up 16, so we're seeing a little bit of weakness here. Spent a lot of money traveling this month. Well, I had to. Whoa. 130. 180. 240. No, I'm going to do a separate. 30 minutes. Futures only up 11. They hate the markets. They hate the markets. 100, 210, 230, 250, 270, 280, 290, 3. Oh, futures only up 8.5 now. Whack. Exactly. Future is about to go down in the day. Wow. Future's about to go down on the day. Whack. Where is the bull run? Look at the 5-minute bar. Longs. This is still holding up a little bit. Netflix is a loser. Apple is a winner by 5 cents. Amazon's still a winner. And Meta is a winner by 2 cents. So 5-minute bar is still kind of working here a little bit. As we call it, un poquito. Un poquito. Which means a little. For 75. How many weekends are left? 2. 4th of July in a couple weeks. Lucid selling off. Futures only up 3.5. I've been thinking about you and you and you. Come on, give me a signal. Futures have sold off 30 points from the highs. Futures have sold off 30 points from the highs. Oh, down on the day. Down on the day. Futures down 3. Wackos the market. Wow. That is crazy. We're up 30 this morning. Just showing that we can't hold the bid at all. No signal so far. We're still in the loose signal from yesterday. Down in the day. Today could be a possible reversal day where we make a new low and then reverse from the lows. BUR, Burford Capital 2023 calls being bought. Burford Capital 2023 calls being bought. Burford Capital 2023 calls being bought. 2023 Burford Capital calls being bought. Burford Capital calls being bought. Interested, didn't take the trade. Futures down 8. All the 5-minute bars will reverse and be losers. Most likely. Meta, loser. Apple's now a loser. Meta is now a loser. Netflix is now a loser. Norwegian is now a loser. Let's see how many more stocks are making 52-week lows. So we go back to our screener. Optionable. New 52-week low. 267 names making new lows today. 267. IWM calls being bought. These are this week 169s. Let's look at the volume versus open interest on those. Volume, how many contracts traded today? Open interest trade, how many exists before today? We always want volume to be greater than open interest. I repeat, we always want volume to be greater than open interest. Volume greater than open interest. You're just coming back. So the SPY straddle. Trade alert. SPY straddle. Now we're at 365 straddle between now and the end of the day. And a 45-point move, guys. Still implying a 45-point move, guys. Between now and the end of the day. 45-point move between now and the end of the day. Cliff down in half. DraftKings 11.5s. Futures down 2. ARCH trading here. Three minutes to go, guys. 3 minutes to play in the period. Lucid coming back out. Lucid, we're still in it. They're about 30 cents. Ethereum 4,800 to 1,000. That's crazy. Futures on the lows. So the lows, let's see if this is a new low. $36.42 is the lows. All right, guys, that is it for my session today. And then I want to do this bonus trading session for you. Everybody have a great day. Thanks, and I'll see everybody bright and early Tuesday. The market is closed for Juneteenth Day on Monday.